Doing a review of my latest purchase, the 22 mag Pug, made by North American Arms. It's a very small gun, very light, 6.4 ounces. Carrying this in your pocket, you don't even feel it. It's very nice. Okay, I did check, it's unloaded. Check out the sights on that. It has the XS dot sights. It is very good for quick sight acquisition. Okay, chambered in 22 mag now. Okay, it's below what most people would consider adequate for self-defense. That's the reason why I'm doing this video. I want to make sure this gun can shoot accurately. I want to make sure it can penetrate good, and I want to make sure it can do sufficient damage. So we're going to actually validate all those items. At the end of the video, I'm actually going to do animal parts. So we're going to be shooting through bone and flesh. I want to see what this thing will do. Okay. So I will put a warning on before we get to that. So if you don't want to see that stuff, you can shut it off at that point. Okay. If I was only going to purchase one firearm, that would not be it. I would at least go to a compact or a subcompact. This is a compact, 40 cal. This is good for home protection. It is good for concealed carry. Okay. If you want something smaller, you can go to a snub nose or a card. They make some very small pistols that are about the same size as this. Okay. So these would be adequate. Okay. 357 mag. That's what this is. Okay. 22 mag. Definitely very small. Okay. It was ammo sensitive. When I shot it with the Winchester X, I was getting good accuracy, but they were flipping, tumbling. Not what you want out of a self-defense cartridge. Okay. Any of the CCI, and I checked the whole line that they sell, all of them shot very well out of the gun. Okay. It is a 1-inch barrel, so velocity is going to be key to try to get some type of penetration. This ammo was excellent. Winchester PDX-1 Defender. Very good accuracy, very good penetration, and the bullets were opening up to about 380. Okay, so it's actually really punching a nice size hole for a little gun. Okay, the reason how they do that is they actually have pre-cut serrations in the hollow point, and it really opens up. I was shooting it through fur. I shot it through denim, and it still opened up on all the shots. Okay, so it's very good. When I shot wood, it clogged up, but that's kind of expected out of a hollow point. So check this out. So we're going to do 7-8 yard shots on bowling pins. It's a 5-shot revolver, so I'm going to shoot 5 bowling pins, 5 shots. Okay, and then I do quick fire drills at 3 yards, about 3.5 yards really, but just basically picking up, seeing if I could hit 5 shots on target quickly. So check it out. It's the first time that I ever did any quick fire shots with this gun. So I mean, there's a little room for improvement, but it's definitely adequate. All shots were adequate. Okay, check it out. Penetration test with the Pug. 4 layers of denim. Put another one real quick. Looks like I hit it too much of an angle here. In the 4th jug. So it hit the back side of it, so it went through and hit the back side. Good rounds in there. And for good measure, a full metal jacket. Okay, when I did my shots, I made sure I was trying to give it as much distance as possible, so I shot from this angle. So I did penetrate through, any of the muscle and stuff, going through here. So about 6.5 inches of penetration, and even as the bullet was slowing, it was still able to do sufficient damage on the other side of the skull. The hole right in the center was actually made by the full metal jacket. The crack up this side and the whole side of the skull is actually all busted up and loose. But that whole thing splits all the way around, and that was created by the XTP bullet, or the PDX, I'm sorry. There was expansion on that bullet. Okay, so it did actually get bigger and still penetrate all that distance. The full metal jacket actually spun around backwards, it looks like, and also expanded. So that also got larger, and it punched a nice hole through the skull on that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and check the next shots. Okay, cutting down a little deeper, you can definitely see the the cavity it left. It did bust through the spine. I mean, it's filled with a lot of bone fragment. And it looks like it's pretty opened up down there. When you get into that pocket, it's really opened up in there. So the little 22 mag went through the spine, punched a nice hole. I mean, there's bone fragment and everything on there. Bone's all shattered. You can hear it all moving around in there. And actually, whoa! When I get inside there, it's huge. I mean, I can't necessarily see it when I put my finger in there. Well, I'm going to try to cut it open a little bit more. That cavity's huge. So, what'd you think of this? I mean, the accuracy was way better than I thought. The penetration was definitely better than I expected. And the wound channels that I seen on that deer, I mean, that was bad. I mean, just busted the skull, punched nice size holes in the neck. I mean, that was probably talking almost a 1-inch diameter hole in the neck off this. I mean, that is a serious wound channel, and it just shattered the spine. So, I mean, this is a lot more than what I would have expected out of a little 1-inch barrel 22 mag. I mean, I'll always have the sucker in my pocket. I prefer a gun like this, but with the size difference, I mean, this at 6.4 ounces, just so comfortable you do not even notice it in your pocket. This you notice in your pocket. It is quite a bit bulkier. Okay, so this is my tooling around the house and any other place that I don't feel like carrying a gun. I'll have this sucker with me.